Hello, hello, it's Terry, Virginia's daughter. Did you see my last video where I talked about my unfinished projects plan? I have a rather large unfinished project. I'll call it a collection, for lack of a better word at the moment. I picked 7 projects back in January. Now, a lot has transpired, but that's not what's important. What's important is, in this video, I'm gonna talk about 5 of the 7 projects that I've completed. I've completed Butterick 5600, which is a dress that I happen to be wearing now. Vogue 1467, which is an Anne Klein jacket. Let's see, there's a pattern Vogue 9034 that has 2 pieces in it, a skirt and a vest. And then I completed the skirt from Vogue 1465. I cannot find that pattern. And because I made it before, I made the jacket and the top. I love that top. I thought it would be in my maids, but I can't find that pattern anywhere. It's probably in a bag somewhere. I took it to work and was looking at the instructions or something, and I don't know. So anyway, the one that you're not gonna see because I'm gonna give it a separate video, it's Vogue 1416. A lot of great details. It's an advanced pattern. You don't wanna miss that, stay tuned for that. Also in an upcoming video is my second round. So I've already picked round 2. It's lighter fabric, some chiffons. I think mainly chiffons, to be honest with you. So I have 4 dresses, a skirt, a top, and a kimono. So those 7 items. The goal is to get those completed as soon as possible, and maybe even to start round 3 in June. So we'll see how that goes. When I went through these pieces, some of these pieces are gonna be done very quickly, but I'm like, I could have finished this like a long time ago. So without further ado, let me show you what I got completed. Stay tuned. Butterick 5600. I was under 2 false impressions about this dress. The first one is that the ties were created with the center back seam, but that's actually incorrect. The ties are constructed separately, and each open end is attached to an elastic piece that feeds through the outside casing of the dress. Needless to say, I had to deconstruct them and reconstruct them the right way. The second false impression was that the casing was on the inside of the dress, when actually the casing is on the outside. I ended up selecting the teal buttons for this project. After all, teal is the color that got me into this mess in the first place. Okay, so here we have Butterick 5600. The ruffle is not as large as I wanted it to be, but it's fine. It does have pockets, has a little elastic in the sleeves here, and here's the back. See the casing. The casing again is on the outside, and yeah, that's it. Butterick 5600. All that was left to do on this project was to construct the waist facing, which I love, by the way, and hem the skirt, and that was it. So this is Vogue 9034, the skirt. You can see that it has a high hem, and then it has a low hem here. There's 2 darts here and then just a zipper in the back. That's it. I have sped this up 20 times the normal speed. There's a lot going on with this vest. I made so many mistakes with this vest that I'm going to dedicate a separate video to it, calling out my faults. Had I not decided to do this, this video would have been way too long. Vogue 9034. The vest. Now, this is quite the unexpected. There were a lot of issues that I had with this vest, but I was bound and determined to finish it. There's some nice details here though. I have side pockets. This is the lining. There's still some strings that I have to cut in here. You never want to leave strings hanging on anything. And the inside, originally, I had planned on just using this fabric, but I had a huge snafu. This is not the most attractive thing in the whole wide world, but you know what? I was bound and determined to finish it. Ta-da! Vogue 9034, the vest. It's done. It's done. This is Vogue 1465. It's right below the knee. And then the last piece is Vogue 1467. That's this Anne Klein jacket. Finally got this done. Now this is going to have a separate video as well. There's a lot going on with this piece. Believe me, there's some things that need to be adjusted and fixed. It's official. I cannot find my shoulder